What I wanted to do, I didn't really want to come and present a lot of advertising work or work from my organization. I really wanted to come and talk about something that would hopefully open up people's mind about Asia, look at it in a different sort of perspective, and that's pretty much what I tried to do with my presentation. I didn't show them any ads. I just showed them different slice of life from Asia, or what I call Asian ingenuity, how they've actually used ingenious thinking to actually overcome social issues in Asia. Some interesting virals that have been floating around, which people don't normally get to see or would never see at an award shows. So I've collated some of those, and I've also put down my perspective on the history of creativity in Asia, which is, I'm sure it can be debated, but it's also an interesting perspective nonetheless for people to kind of, it would be more like a thought starter. So for me, this was to just kind of open a few minds and see what happens. Asia has always been an interesting force. It's just that it's a great time now, because I think it's come a full circle where, what the presentation said, Asia is where civilization started. The three largest civilizations started from here. People learned to think, creativity started from here. And then it went a full circle. You saw Europe picking on it, and then America picking on it, and then we started imitating America and Europe. And I think it's come a circle right now where the Asian environment is a lot more conducive to creativity. So that's probably why it looks an opportune moment to be in this part of the world. Events such as these are really, really important for people within the industry, because it kind of opens your mind. I think it's just 3 days or 4 days or 7 days that you kind of take out of your normal routine schedule and sort of listen to different perspective. And I think this is, if it's like, when you work with your clients, they always say, have you done your market visit? And this is probably a market visit for the advertising and creative industry, and that's why I think it's really relevant for people to be a part of such events. Yes, in person is very important. I know that we're all going through a digital revolution. You can webcast it, you can podcast it, but there's something else when you actually go or come to such a place, and when you are there, we can feel people, you can suddenly meet people in flesh and blood, and you can just sort of see the enthusiasm, feel it. So it's not just about what you see, and it's about how you see it and how you experience it that makes it more relevant to be at festivals such as this. You would see other people's work everywhere. Today you can actually get onto YouTube and see all the videos. You can get onto one of the websites and actually look at all the work. But it's not just about seeing that, but it's actually seeing it in an atmosphere where they're all put up in a particular way. They're graded sometimes, as a finalist or a gold or a silver. It's just, you get a perspective on how the world is judging or will judge your work. And I think that is what's interesting. It's not just so much about looking at other people's work, it is also about understanding the perspective with which it has been looked at by everybody. If I look at Asia, well, digital is probably an interesting space. I can see more and more people looking at this medium. Even right now, when we are here in Dubai, all the people that I've been speaking to are all talking about social media in a country where they're probably a lot more private than the rest of the world, and a lot of it is undercover. So it's beautiful to see them come and really talk about social media and try and interpret it for the society here.